You rolling?
Yes, sir. Yo, 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 yo. What's up? What's up? You already know about the promo. You already know about the promo. For only $100, I promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and my website, which you will be featured on www.doggiediamondstv.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. Let's get to it. As you already know, what I do each and every night, almost every night. Sometimes I take a little breaky break and relax. But I've been working lately. You know what I'm saying? I'm on it. And what I'm doing here, it's people in this culture that's putting on for this culture. They doing what they do, but, you know, I'm reaching back and grabbing some of them and pulling them over here with me. And then I'm trying to send y'all over there with them. So you're going to see a lot of people on my platform that you might never heard before. You heard of before, but they not getting the real just due that I think that they deserve because I like what they doing in this culture. So all I could do is reach back. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, when I bow out, when it's time for me to stop, the culture going to be in good hands. And I'm going to make sure of that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the way certain people reach back for me and help me, that's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? It don't cost you nothing to show love, especially when it comes from the heart. So without any further ado, I bring myself on the screen, and you already know who I am. I am Doggie. I got on a stocking cap today. Nobody better not disrespect my stocking cap or I'm blocking you. You already know. But I'm Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. Let me make sure my microphone is in. Yeah. Okay, my microphone is intact. The super chat is open. Also, the Cash App is pinned to the top. But without any further ado, we representing Philly tonight. I told y'all last night, Philly is my favorite hip-hop scene. My favorite spitters come from Philly. I'm a Brooklyn nigga, but you already know I give it up to Philly. But I bring on the screen Johnnie Mac. Johnnie Mac, what's going on, bro?
Oh, man, the legend, man. Doggie Diamonds, man. I appreciate you for having me on, man. Oh, man, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be on this platform with you, man. I came up looking at Doggie Diamond interviews and your content, so it's super big, major for me, man.
So I shouted you last night because I saw I came across your YouTube one day, and I think you was taking the videos from Instagram and bringing them on YouTube at one point.
Yeah, I was doing the lives on Instagram, and what I was doing was after the lives, I upload them on a YouTube page and shit like that. Doing that for a while, yeah.
But then I seen you interviewing a lot of people that, you know, I don't believe in old artists. I don't believe in washed up artists or irrelevant artists. If you put on for the culture and you did something I like, I want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I give it up. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen you bringing on certain people, I was like, yo, that's ill. That's ill. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. So I shouted you last night because, you know, one thing about me, I don't like shadow followers. I don't like sneak followers. If you watch somebody, show them love. You know what I'm saying? Show them appreciation. I don't give men flowers. I ain't into that flower stuff, but I will salute. You know what I'm saying? Give you that salute. So you tagged me in a post this morning, and just tell them how it went from there. Tell them how real it was.
No, I had just dropped a new interview, man, with Vodka, whatever the case may be, man. Shit been going up. I've been getting a lot of new subscribers, a lot of new fans. Niggas been rocking me the long way. So somebody sent me the clip which you was shouting, you know what I mean? Shit, my name shouting me out, man. And all I did was return the love and let people know it's real niggas like you out here that's giving, you know what I mean, these up and coming platforms a shine, man. You got a big platform, so that went a long way with me. So what I did was just put a post up on my Instagram and shit and shouted you back out and you know, showed you how much that meant to me because I came up under Doggie Diamonds.
And what did I do right after that?
What you do after that?
Yeah, what did I DM you and say? I said, yo, let's do something.
Man.
Let's do something tonight.
You don't give out flowers. You gave them. I give out flowers.
Yeah,
you know
but what I say, yo, let's do something tonight.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's go tonight. That was this morning. I said, yo, let's do something tonight. That's how real it was. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah,
facts.
Because we don't got till next week. We don't got to, you know, people passing away every day, you know, sickness. Yo, we got to work now. We don't got next week.
That's how I carry. That's how I carry too. Like, let's get it done right now. Like, you know what I mean? I know how big this is for the city too, man. You know what I mean? Just to You know what I mean? Get the Philly First 48 out there because it's the only platform the city got.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
how did you start? How did you start just doing it on the gram? Because you got a lot of notable names. How did you start?
I've been how I started was I've been like you say like 10 years ago or 15 years ago, I was doing rap DVDs and shit. I had a popular DVD that was called Belly the Beast, whatever the case may be. NH, I know you heard of NH. I know you said
that's my favorite. That's my NH and Kaboom, Touch Money, yes.
That's NH, that's my brother and shit like that. We wound up putting the Belly the Beast together. NH wound up, you know what I mean? I remember just like yesterday, you know what I mean? We was sitting in the studio, Batcave studio, around a lot of rappers and shit like that. And it was like, yo, you might as well get a camera. You might as well get a camera. You might as well, you know what I mean, start filming people. You know what I mean? The DVD wave was like going away. Like Young Bob had came and go and shit like that. We wanted to still there. So, you know what I mean? I was like the newer one that caught the wave just in time. And, you know, being still me having an H by my side and shit, I was able to get every rapper. Every popping rapper at the time. I'm talking about Gilly the Kid. I'm talking about Meek Mill. I'm talking about Black Nero Era Ave. I'm talking about, you know what I mean? All the popping rappers at that time I got on my DVD. And I just took the DVD shit to a whole nother level. You know what I mean? And, you know, I came out with 4 different DVDs. Belly Beast 1, 2, 3, and 4. The last joint my interviews was so crazy and so tense. And I was like, yo, I gotta call this shit. This gotta be this number 4 gotta be a series or something. I said, damn, First 48 at the time, the show First 48 was popping at the time and shit like that. So I'm like, you know what? This shit gonna be called Belly Beast for the First 48 edition and shit like that. So it worked out, man. And this shit went crazy. My shit was a double disc joint, sold out all the malls, sold out in all the different, you know, corners and all that shit. I had shit in my trunk too, so I'm going to different blocks and everything. I made a lot of money off of it. I gained a lot of friends within the rappers in our city and shit like that. And, you know, I just, you know what I mean, was pushing and pumping that, like coming out with different mixtapes and shit like that. And, you know what I mean? Just pushing the culture forward at that time at a young age. I was only 19 doing it. Youngest nigga in the game. And I lapsed everybody because I was consistent. You know what I mean? I was consistent in the content that I was getting. I'm going to people blocks. I'm asking questions that people are scared to ask these rappers. I'm asking them, like, you know what I mean? What I got to lose? Yeah. This is what people want to know, so I'm going to ask them.
That's my motto, no filter, bro. Yo, did you get knocked out last week? Yo, everybody say you got knocked out. Is that real? You know, it's real, you know? Yeah.
Right. So, you know, it was a success, man. One of my interviews that went viral was I had an interview with AR just got shot. AR got shot up a few times and shit like that. And he called me to his crib and shit like that. And I had got one of his first interviews. And it was like an epic joint because he showed the shit bag and he was popping his shit like air popping shit. And you know what I mean? I remember that joint took off. I was like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? It was a success. Me doing the DVDs around like 15 years ago was a success. But as we know, that DVD wave really
everything went digital.
Slowed down. Yeah.
So
YouTube came.
Yeah, because I was doing the Come Up DVD and it was just like I had a little foresight that we was going digital. So I was doing the Come Up DVD, and then we went from the Come Up DVD, we did the ForbesDVD.com website. You know what I'm saying? And we was running around Philly. We was going everywhere, you know what I'm saying? From Philly to Yonkers. And, you know, I'm already tapped in with everybody. So I'm just yo, what you doing? Yo, I'm pulling up and go to dudes, go to anybody's studio session. And again, what I respect and what I like is that you know that hand to hand, you know that block to block, you know that mom and pops, and you know, unfortunately, in this media space, people don't realize the amount of hate that we get too. Because you on the DVD, you got homie on the DVD, he might have directly do a shot or he might have subbed them in a bar. And then the person that he subbed don't get mad at the person who subbed them. He get mad at you for putting the footage out. So he like, yo, why you put that footage out? Yo, I don't rock with you. I don't mess with you. You know, tell the people how that go.
Man, I had my share with that, man. But one thing about it, at the time when I was doing the DVD shit, I was still in the streets heavy. Yeah. So I had a heavy name in the streets, whatever the case may be, how I came up. And so, you know, it wasn't so much of niggas pressing me. It was always me making the right move and doing the right thing was best for my DVD. Because I remember I had got some exclusive footage. I remember, shout out to Philly, that's my guy. I remember around the time when him and Hattie was going through their differences, and I remember, you know what I mean, everybody knew what happened with Hattie Babe Mom, but that footage came across my desk, like, you know what I mean? And I knew if I put it on my DVD, I already knew how this shit was gonna go. But you know what I mean? I at the time I just had got married and shit like that. You know what I mean? I had a girl and I understood how and Cooley was cool. I was cool with both of them. I'm like, man, you know what? This shit ain't all like, and I might get some other exclusive footage. And I called Cool and I let him know. I said, bro, I ain't gonna put this out, but I got it on my desk and shit. And I'm gonna do you that favor and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's all about the person. Like I said, I never chased clout because I already knew whatever I got was going to be exclusive because I had H. You know what I mean? When you running with a rapper, other rappers, they'll open up to you more so because there's another rapper that's by your side and they know that's family. And H was the man, like back then, like right, and, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and incredible.
That's all it was.
Yeah. You know, it's wild too. The dope thing about it too is what you said is right and exact, because in the Max B interview, a lot of people don't know, he said some wild shit about Chrissy in there. And I was like, nah, because to me, women and children is off limits. You speak about a man, speak about the man. Y'all could shake if y'all see each other, do whatever y'all got to do. But how do a woman defend herself against a man talking crazy? You know what I'm saying? So we had cut that out to Max B. But there's a part where he says it about Chrissy that did not make it on that DVD. It was like, nah, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Like, let him say what he got to say about Jim and all of them. But nah, don't let him talk about the woman. You know what I'm saying? That is not right and exact. So so you went from the DVD. How did you adapt to the internet though?
It was rough. It was rough, man. Things just now working out for me. But as time went on and shit like that, me just having a family and you know what I mean, being a man and handling my responsibilities as a man and shit like that, I kind of let that shit go, like, you know what I mean, and start working and start, you know what I mean, building my future, like, you know what I mean, with my wife, my kids, whatever the case may be.
Commendable.
But I still had my relationships with different rappers and shit like that. And I mean, I never did nobody wrong. I always be solid. And people, you know what I mean, we built relationship. A lot of rappers in the city, that's how people be like, how you get this? How you get that print? Because we build our relationships. Even when we weren't doing the rap shit, I was cool with rappers. You know what I mean? When niggas not on rap time, when niggas in the crib, niggas just, you know what I mean, talking about family shit, man. I had personal relationships with these rappers. So what happened was, quarantine came, you know what I mean? It was a lockdown, Kobe came, whatever the case may be. So I'm on live at the time, but when I'm on live, I'm playing all my old DVD footage. I'm like, it's fucking my head up, because I'm like, damn, I was getting this type of exclusive shit. Like, damn, I was really doing my thing. Like, so I'm hyped, like, no. Damn, like, so I know I was like, I think I was like playing a little live, like, yo, I'm about to start interviewing rappers and bringing them on and shit like that on my live. So I had brought, I think one rapper named Santos, I had brought him on, and I had interviewed Santos, and it went well. And I interviewed, I think it was NH. I interviewed NH, and I interviewed Inez. I start interviewing individuals, but it's more than an interview and shit, because we vibe and they open up to me that, like, you never open up to other you know what I mean, interviewers or platforms and shit like that. So I embraced that shit and I kept on with it, man. I had a team, you know what I mean? Danny Designer, shout out to him. That's my youngin'. He was working with me every step out of the way. And we've been talking about this podcast shit for a minute. I just never put it in play, because you know how life gets.
Life is real.
But I was talking about it. I kept on speaking that to existence. I'm just going through a lot of shit at the time. Like, you know what I mean? Losing a lot of friends. You know what I mean? Philly is real in Philadelphia and shit like that. Yeah, man. So, I just was trying to make it by and be there for my homie, kids, my brother, my family. Like, you know what I'm saying? And what happened was, I never put it into place, but it worked out of nowhere by accident, genuinely, like me just having artists on, and we created something real big. And first 48.
And that's what made me, when it came across my desk and I saw it, I was like, okay, because again, Philly is my favorite hip hop scene. So when I started seeing first of all, NH is one of my favorite is Joey Jihad. I tell everybody that. I've been telling people that for 15 years.
Monster.
That to me, you know, I love Siegel. Crack, I love Crack. Crack is my Crack, that's my brother though, but that's one of my favorites. But Joey Jihad to me is different. You know what I'm saying? He's just different. But I will say everybody in Philly nice though. So you could put him, it's interchangeable. Today he killed it. And I'm talking about, I go back to like interviewing Cicero. You know what I'm saying? Like I can name names that people like, damn, where the hell he been? You know what I'm saying? So Cicero,
we tapped in.
Yeah. Philly.
You're not wrong about Hat. Joey Jihad. Man, I just remember just being in middle school. Remember being in high school. Everybody was a go-getter. Everybody had go-getter hoodies on. You know, his impact was crazy. He knew how to rap. He was really talented, and he was an entertainer.
That
man,
flow.
Nobody didn't pop it like Hattie. Nobody didn't pop it like Joey at all.
I think I was talking about Joey Jihad since maybe 97 or something like that. I'm talking about way back, because when I first saw him, I was like, yo, hold up, this kid is nice. Meek wasn't where he was. Meek was, at this time, Meek had just started running around with Oskino. You know what I'm saying? Because he used to be Oskino young boy. A lot of people don't know that though. You know what I'm saying? He used to be on the Oskino all the time. And him and NH and Kaboom, they was in Maryland in the trap somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That's how real it was. You know what I'm saying? And this is a DVD that we had called COD DVD, where NH and Kaboom is rapping on it. You know what I'm saying? And Meek wasn't where he needed, he wasn't where he at now. So I'm not saying, I mean, you're not saying this, I'm gonna say it. Meek took one of Crack's styles that he left on the table and was like, yo, let me get that. He did it though. You gotta keep it real. You gotta keep it real. He took one.
Let me give it to you, because I'm from North. Me and Meek from the same neighborhood. You from 24th and North, I'm from Johnson Homes and shit. It's right up the street. All right, Meek Mill, him and NH, and it was this guy named Black Chief. They had a group together and shit like that. They was a group at first and shit. As they got older, they grew apart. But I just remember at the time when Meek was popping, he dropped The Real Meek. That was his first tape. He dropped The Real Meek. I went to Rose. I was in middle school, and it was a big impact. It was he had a crazy buzz in North Philly. You know what I mean? His joint was crazy in North. A lot of people didn't know about it, but Hattie was going to different blocks. Hattie was battling people all around the neighborhood, so that's why his name was probably more heavy than Meek at the time. But Meek was, him and NH, they like H went out west and got his shit, and Meek just stayed down north and got his shit. And then, you know what I mean, as time went, Meek was the most consistent one.
He was. Yep, because that's how he ended up getting the deal with T.I., you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's when I interviewed him. I interviewed him when he had to deal with he just came home because he didn't even tell T.I. he had to go to jail and none of that stuff. And then this is right before the MMG deal, and I was in Philly making my I went to Black and Nobel, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hakeem, you know what I'm saying? Got to go to Black and Nobel. Yeah, so I'm saying, when they was a small bookstore though. They was a small bookstore at first. And then they got large. You know what I'm saying? We was one of the first.
Oh, you were around.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We was one of the first people putting DVDs in their store because we was going from state to state with the come up and the COD DVD and the Forbes DVD. We was going all around. You know what I'm saying? And so Meek. It was some young boys going at Meek recently from the city. What was that all about? Because I don't understand the politics.
We fast forward to that?
Yeah, because I was a little because I mean, basically you came on the internet and you was caught up in that a little bit, right or wrong?
Not more so the Meek situation and shit. I just gave my my input on it and try to keep peace amongst the gap that was rolling against and shit like that. And it was just I go ahead. You want to ask?
No, go ahead. Yeah, because I didn't understand why they came at Meek and you was speaking on it, and I was like, so how did he get in the mix of speaking and then people doing different interviews and there was serious threats going on? I was like, what was that all about? So maybe you could explain to the people because you know Philly. We don't know Philly.
Yeah, it was a situation like, well, we talk about Meek. Meek did something that nobody did, man. He grinded out. He had a good team and shit like that. He went from T.I. to Rick Ross all the way into, being one of the biggest stars. So all the young boys came up under Meek and shit like that. When, you know what I mean? And that was like the closest thing to them. Like, so, you know what I mean? They cherished Meek differently, you know what I mean, and you know, in Philly, and you know, that's respectfully because that's how everybody came up under Beans and Oskino and Major Figures and all that. So all the youngins, you know, really look forward to Meek to come through and you know look out for a lot of individuals and shit. Even though if he already looked out for, you know what I mean, about 20 artists, they just want him to continue going. And that one thing that he don't do, they'll you know what I mean, they'll really, you know what I mean, call it out and put the pressure on him. So it was a situation like a signing, Pound Side Pop and Meek. It was a signing situation. It was like, I guess Meek lowballed the individual or something. And, you know, things went left, things got to the streets and spilled out, and, you know, Meek didn't ignore it. And, you know, it got real serious at the time and shit like that, man. You know, it was crazy. It was crazy. And my thing was, everybody's from North Philly. The young boys they from the same hood that Meek, you know what I mean, grew up from and shit like that. So it was just like a misunderstanding. And, you know, people went to the socials about it and shit like that. And, you know, they made something little into something big and shit like that. Because
so them social words really spill over into the street where it get crazy out there?
Yeah, man, it's Philadelphia, man. It's Philadelphia. And right now, with the time we living in, man, all these young boys is very active and, you know what I mean? And, you know, they nothing to play with, man. And, you know, it is what it is. That's the streets, too.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? You know, emotions got involved and shit like that. A lot of emotions got involved. And, you know, sometimes Meek don't know how to not respond. And, you know what I mean? Him responding and him, you know, just trying to defend his honor, his name. It got things messier and shit like that. Because they way younger than you. So it's like you really can't go back and forth with them. You try to make something happen. You try to offer them a couple $2 to get them out the hood, whatever the case may be. It was a low ball.
And they like, I made that on the block last week. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? Or yo, bum ass. Yeah.
This ain't back then. Like everybody know how to chase a bag. You don't even have to be in the streets to chase a bag. So you know what I mean? If you offer somebody 20,000 or 15,000, they already got that in their pocket.
Facts.
You know what I mean? They don't understand the opportunity is bigger than the money though. You know what I mean? That's my thing. You know what I mean?
Because Meek is in a situation that he damned if he do, damned if he don't, basically.
He looked out for a lot of people already. I know because I've been around and shit like that. But he looked out for a lot of people, and it's like other people that's on, like it's other people that's like Uzi. There's other people on like P&B Rock, whatever the case may be. And they still, even though them niggas, they do what they can do for people, but it's still like everything's zoned down to Meek, what Meek don't do, and Meek didn't do for the headshots era. What he didn't do for his era he came up for, or what he not doing. So it's like, damn, you do, then you don't.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know P&B Rockers from Philly though, right? That we wouldn't even know that to the main, like we wouldn't even know that. I heard Uzi. I interviewed Mike Knox before, and Mike Knox told me, he said, yo, them dudes around Uzi, y'all play with Uzi if you want. You know what I'm saying? Uzi, y'all let all that stuff fool you. He said, yo, you get your head knocked off messing with Uzi, because I didn't know Uzi was from Philly either. Man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we from North. Richard Island, you know what I mean? It's that's where we come up from and shit like that. And niggas don't play about him and shit like that. You go ahead and talk about him if you want.
Yeah. That, you know, it's funny because when Tekashi was out and I, you know, the dudes he was around, I knew all of them, and I was telling people, yo, y'all play with him if y'all want. It's not him. He ain't. Nope. You could get, but you ain't gonna get up on him. I'm telling you, these dudes. And then when the court proceedings started to come out, you seen all the stuff they was doing to people because of him. I was like, I told y'all, but y'all ain't want to listen to me. Y'all thought I was defending the rainbow hair kid. No, I knew the crew. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And the crew was really about that action. So you done seen all the crews, you see all the issues, you see all the problems. What's some of the stuff that because first of all, what's wrong with Quilly Mills, man? He all right, man.
Shout out to Quilly, man. He getting better, man. I went through the same situation that he going through, or, you know, trying to, you know what I mean, get past and shit like that. So
is it something medically wrong with him, though?
No, it's just everybody got affected in Philadelphia with the Percocets, with the juice.
Got you. Okay.
It was, you know, more so of that. But we all went through that shit, you know what I mean? And we all talk about it now, so other people know how to go about it and shit. But and a lot of shit happened to him too, man. People gotta understand all the things that happened to Cooley, man. He went through a lot of shit, man. Yeah. And on top of that, like, he kept going. So you gotta give him his credit. And he's like one of the ones that's still relevant from back then. And shit. So you gotta give him his credit. Yeah.
Yeah, because I had seen some footage of him. I was like, yo, what's wrong with dude? Like, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't. But again, I heard that the perks is really, really bad in the town, and everybody off the perk. You know what I'm saying? And it's just crazy. But let me ask you something about this. So how y'all go to Juma prayer on Friday and pop the perk Friday night? Like I'm confused. How does that work? But I'm just saying, how you see a lot of the brothers do that?
just like niggas go to church or go to Juma and catch some rat. You know what I mean? That's how it is. That's how it is and shit like that. I get my pray in. You know what I mean? Get my do-eyes and shit like that. And you know what I mean? If something comes to me, I ain't gonna go looking for something, but I'm gonna protect myself at all times. It's more so with that right now in the city. People want to make it home to their kids, man. You know what I mean? That's what it more so is. It's terrible. And you know, I'm just trying to do all what I can do.
So how much stuff have you been trying? How much stuff did you have to squash? How much stuff did you end up having to mediate?
Terrible, man. So much different things. Tangled up in so many different beefs and shit, trying to, you know what I mean, bring peace into certain shit. Because I know I'm the only one that can do certain things and shit. But you know what I mean, you get dragged into certain shit. You know what I mean, and shit is spilling in your home. Shit is spilled in your real life. You know what I mean. So yeah, I was in terrible shit, man. Last year I had like one of the worst years. Like one of the worst years of my life and shit like that.
Me also.
And yeah, man.
2021 is no doubt the worst year of my life. I lost two prominent members of my family, my aunt, my brother, my older brother passed away. He was in a coma. He came out of the coma. He came out the coma. My cousin was in front of him talking to him on FaceTime, and he was trying to talk to me. He was trying to say something. He started crying. Then like a few days later, he just passed away. That was all last year. You know what I'm saying? I had the Reezy last year. You know what I'm saying? Like last year was the worst year of my life. And I said, yo, straight up and down, 2022, I ain't gonna have no type of year like that. I'm controlling how this year gonna go. And any energy that I see ain't right, any moves that I see ain't right, I'm just get away from it immediately because I can't go through that again. I stuck around too long. That's heavy, man. That's how I move too. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta move like that, man. It's crazy in this world, man. You know what I mean? Just coming from the pandemic and how much free money they gave out and shit like that. And now they don't have none of the money now. So there's a lot of everybody pop. Everybody pop.
A lot of people pop. So you know what I mean? Israel is real crazy. So I go off energy too, and I'm very calculated about my moves too, man. You know what I mean? I got a lot of people that invest in my movement, my brand. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? There's a lot going on and shit. And I don't want to let nobody down. And I don't want to let myself down, my family down. So I'm just keep going. I'm real consistent with what I do. And I've been here before. Yeah.
We're gonna have our ups and downs. So what I want to ask is the addiction out there. What do you think is gonna do to change people being addicted? Because that ain't no joke, man. Especially them opioids. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no joke. What do you think it's gonna take?
It's really gonna take like individuals like myself, another guy, motivation speaker, B McFly. Another rapper, man, that's up and coming, and that's really he about to have a crazy impact. Leaf Ward, he went through it. It's got to take individuals that went through the addiction part and been on the pills, been on the juice, and got through it. The go back and talk about what they've been through and how they got through and shit like that. You got to be transparent because it's because when I was on this shit, I ain't seen no way out. I ain't had nobody to let me know and tell me, oh, you can get off this shit.
So let's get into that because I think that's very, very important because you kicked.
Yeah, for sure.
So what was your habit like?
It was crazy. I was spending like probably 600 a day.
600 a day?
Yeah, 3 at night, 3 in the morning, 3 at night. Yeah, your tolerance go up with them joints and shit like that, Percocets. You know what I mean? More so, like it goes up and, you need your shot to go to sleep, need your shot to do anything, whatever the case may be. That's how it is, because your body is so immune to that high dosage.
And do you get like a sickness if you don't get it?
And that's the reason why.
So it's like heroin. It's like dope. Oh, same thing. Yeah, same thing. Damn.
Yeah.
So who's responsible for passing you your first perk? So we could. Do you know who did it, or was it?
I'm responsible.
No, I'm just saying. Like that's what I'm saying.
No,
like
I am.
Okay.
I was getting them first. You know what I mean, from the doctor for my back and shit like that. And,
Got you.
things went, you know what I mean, to the farther extent with me trying to just keep them in. You had to, they passed the rule, oh no, these joints got to be in your system to get them. So, you know what I mean? One thing led to another. I got a very addictive personality. Like, so whatever I fuck with, I'm going to
go all the way in, right? Yeah.
And I was an individual that never got high. I remember rappers used to try to get in my car. I remember they tried to, I just, get out my car, you can't even smoke in my shit. So, you know what I mean? Definitely about the company you keep too, like, you know what I mean? So, you know, tolerance goes up. You don't want to be sick, especially if you got to do different things throughout the day. So, you know what I mean? It's more so people don't want to go through the withdrawal. You know what I mean? So
how did you kick? Let them know, because if you're a living testament of getting off it. So how did you get off it?
Oh man, it was rough for me. I was trying to, shit, it was 3 years that I didn't want to be on this shit, but I was trying different methods, like, you know what I mean, the Suboxone and shit like that. I tried to go cold turkey, you know what I mean, when I go too left. But what I had to do was really lock in. I mean, I was getting real bad. So what I did was I wanted it better for myself. I wanted it better for my family and shit, my daughters and all that. So what I did was lock in and went to rehab. Gotcha. I just tried it. And it shit, I'm right here with you, clean.
Inpatient? You went inpatient?
Yeah. Fuck okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You can't have to do none of that shit when you want to really get off all that shit, man. You got to really go in full throttle and want change and shit. I was in the rehab with the first 48 shirts on. Johnnie. Yeah, that shit was heavy. That shit was embarrassing. Pride. You got to put your pride to the side sometimes and really lock in that be a better you, man. And when I got out of there, I started to love myself more, you know what I mean? And I started to really take things serious with my platform and everything, you know, been working out and shit like that.
How long have you been clean? Right. How long you been clean?
I've been clean last year always since fucking April when I got out and shit like that.
Yeah, congratulations, you know man. Congratulations. That's dope.
Yeah.
And keep going, man. Keep going. You know how you got there, and you know what it did to you. And no matter what the situation is, you'll never go back. You know what I'm saying? Forward progress. You're doing well with your platform. You're getting recognized, and sky's the limit for you. So here it is. It's 2022. What's your plans for this year?
Well, my plans was, man, the whole world's, when I was going through my shit, all my downs and shit hit, you know, I was at my lowest and shit the last 2 years. And the world saw that, people saw that, because I had to get on these lives every day and still push through and do these interviews, falling asleep, you know what I mean? Embarrassing my home, embarrassing my homes, embarrassing everybody and shit like that, you know what I mean? And they saw me on worse every day for a whole year straight. So now, when I'm correct, y'all gonna see me in the best shape of my life. It's videos on YouTube when I'm in a car accident. I just put it on my page. I was in a car accident on live and shit, dozing off, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? You know, so it's like every move that I make, you gonna see it, because I'm consistent with what I do. I keep myself busy. You know what I mean? I know what to do to get to the next level and shit like that. And that's what I'm doing. I said, let me go crazy real quick and get the top names real quick. You know what I mean? They all fuck with me. So, you know what I mean? It's no platforms in the city. It's no platforms. Artists need this exposure. You know what I mean? So what I do is 2 interviews a week, bang them out. You know what I mean? Progress as I go and shit like that. And, you know what I mean? I got my guy, the litigator. I got my guy, Sayola. And we doing a real big thing in the city, man, because we healing homes. We out in the community. We creating showcases. We just creating the most platforms to get the younger artists out the street so they can set, you know what I mean, lock in, like, oh, all right, I can lock in because Johnny Mac can probably get me to that level that I need to get to. So that's my plans.
What I did is I seen y'all with a set, and that's when I was like, okay, he not playing. That's when once I see you, because you got to rent through spaces. Now that shit is free. You know what I'm saying? You got to set up. These microphones ain't free. The audio ain't free. So once I see people take their bread and invest it in them, because I'm telling you, I be watching people for years, and I be like, you know, I haven't watched you for years. It was just basically over the past since the pandemic hit, because what it was when I had the Reezy, I used to be in the room and all I got is YouTube. I don't watch TV. So all I got is YouTube. So you came across and I'm like, hold up, this is kind of ill. He got such and such. And then as I've seen you progress, I said, oh, he got to say, they serious. You know what I'm saying? Once I see you go in that set and that light in and all, I said, no, they serious. And then that's when I always reach. That's when I be like, yo, he took it serious. When I see people come into culture and they playing, they ain't taking it serious, I'm like, I'm not gonna throw them no oop, because he going spasm or he gonna miss the layup. You understand what I'm saying? So when I seen you take it serious and I seen the set, I said, nah, this look good. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me let the world know that this is what I'm watching. This is what I watch. So you got the set. Yo, at one point, bro, I was doing 11 interviews a day.
I understand.
11 because I took it like, yo, what else I'm gonna do? You understand what I'm saying? I was just like, yo, I gotta do 11 a day. What else I'm gonna do? Like this is now my life. So I'm gonna take it all the way. And being that I do all my editing, I do all my own graphics and everything and my own filming, I ain't need nobody. I could just get my footage, go home, edit it, put my my logo on it, my transitions, and that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? Who's the hottest new? This gonna get you in trouble though, because they gonna look back and say, yo, why you ain't say who is the hottest young artist in Philly right now on the come up?
Leaf motherfucking Ward, man.
Leaf Ward. Okay.
I just came from a session. I set him H up for a session. One of the greatest sessions I've been in. You know, I'm talking about since I was locked in with Meek and H, because Meek and H used to make beautiful music together and shit like that. So the day before yesterday, you know what I mean? Just them, like, and you know me, I'm gonna pipe it up. I'm going, oh, hold up, Leaf, you gonna let them do that? You gonna let H do that? You know what I mean? Just be real competitive, because we gotta sharpen each other sword. They gotta sharpen each other's swords. But you know what I mean? They made 2 beautiful tracks. They're gonna come out with an EP. But Leaf Ward, the single Leaf out and shit like that, he was fucking with New Lanes, you know, signed under my man Bam and my P&B Rock label and shit like that. And you know, now, you know, this year he's just doing his own thing and shit, but he got a heavy presence in Philadelphia and shit like that. His views is amazing. Like, he get millions and millions of views and shit like that. I mean, off his videos, he rub every consistent. He can rap, and he got the image. The females like him. The hood, the niggas like him and shit like that. He's sturdy and shit like that. But he the next artist that I see blowing and shit. Because if we talk about Core already, you know, out of here. Core got a situation with me and shit like that. But unsigned artists, I say Leaf Ward and shit like that, man. I can't be biased.
What about the ladies?
Rocky.
Because I got a lot of women out there rapping too. Who's the best lady?
Here we go. Rocky, man. Rocky, same with her, man. She's very consistent. She can make songs. The females love her. She talk that shit, and then she can rap. She hotter than niggas. Shit like that, man. And now we got one of the top battle rappers right now. Come on.
You talking about who? You talking about?
You know who I'm talking about?
Easy.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. I ain't gonna front. Easy is the top battle rapper from Philly right now. He is the top, and we just did a show. That was the show we did yesterday. It was about battle rap.
Oh, okay.
So at the end of the show, I just mentioned the stuff that I watched. That's how you came up. But we talked about Easy for a while, and it was like, yo, dude just got it. He top 10 right now, maybe top 5 right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just got it. Not one stumble. So all right, keep it real. Cassidy versus Freeway. Again, is happening. What you think about that?
Cassidy, my guy, but I don't want to see that shit. No one want to see that. Come on, man.
I ain't going front.
You want to see it?
No. I
mean, they ghost, they legend, man. Shout out to Free. Free just hit me up, man. Gave me some motivation. Like, damn, like, I'm proud of you. All that. Yeah. You know what I mean? That go a long way, man. All them legends really show me love and shit like that. And they legends, and that's why a lot of people be mad. Like, you still fucking with the legend. You still trying to get them. No, it's just like, you know what I mean? Their story was never told. You know what I mean? I fuck with the new artists. I fuck with the legends. I'm never going to stop fucking with the legends because they the one that paved the way and shit like that, man. Facts. But I don't want to see that battle. I don't. It's no value in it. I mean, Drake want to see it. I think he set that up. Yeah. Like, so I'm pretty sure it's Smack already. Like,
oh, no. I don't want to stop they bag, but man, I don't want to.
No, I'm not stopping they bag.
No, I'm just saying. I'm
straightforward.
Yeah. But, what about, Reed Dollar's been doing good for the city too lately. He actually beat Mook.
Shout out to Reed. Shout out to Reed. Reed been doing a hell of a job. It just his last battle with Mook, I think that fucked him and Mook stocked up. I was there.
Oh, you was there? Okay.
I went to sleep. You know
Oh,
what
damn.
I mean? I went to sleep. I was fucking with Surf. He had his a section. I was on the couch, not at all. That shit was boring. That shit wasn't it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I don't even know who won for real.
Yeah.
But you know, both of their stock had went down. Shout out to Mook, a solid guy from New York, man. He showed Philly a lot of love and shit like that. Actually connected me with Surf, like. But you know what I mean? They battle really was fuck corny. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
It wasn't a good battle. I seen better showings.
But you can't take that away from them either. Like you can't.
Yeah, well, it was built up for years, but it didn't live up to it's just like 15 years too late. Basically, it's 15 years too late.
Yeah, like Mayweather.
Yeah, I seen Kaboom do some ill shit in the battle though. I think he like freestyled the whole battle. Kaboom did some wild. I forgot who he was. I think it was so. Is it true like these dudes be scared to battle in Philly?
We trying to make it. We trying to make Philadelphia a safe place now, man. Because it's like that's how we carry it. Say if I invite any artist that's not from the city, I tell them to come through and kick it with me, man. I'm responsible for them making it back home and shit like that.
Gotcha.
You know, we holding each other accountable of, you know what I mean, different individuals and rappers or whatever the case may be and shit like that, man. But it's getting better. It's getting better, you know what I mean? But it's Philadelphia, man. Philadelphia. I mean, you know what I mean? We came hard, you know what I'm saying? And it just get only worse, you know what I mean? Because the youngest really don't listen to the old heads and shit like that. They don't respect the old heads and shit like that. But my message to them is like every old head ain't like the old head that you met, you know what I mean?
Facts.
You got me, I'm genuine. I just want to see these niggas win.
Yeah.
I get a kick out of motherfuckers winning. I get a kick out of that shit.
That's me.
Like,
that's how I've been. Like you winning don't mean I lost. See, people always trying to put us against each other. And I be like, yo, you winning don't mean that I lost. This is somebody that look like me. Like I say, I tell people every day, I'd rather somebody that look like me from my culture get it than these other dudes get it. Because these other dudes got 4 million subscribers and you can't even hit 4,000 or 40,000. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas
the only real nigga that's left in this joint. Because it's like, I had the battle with Mikey T. I had the battle with Gully TV, but our relationship had got better, and he just gave me a cosign. But I had to go through some shit with him. I had to go through some shit with every up and coming blogger and shit like that. You know what I mean? They gave me a hard ass time, but you know what I mean? I'm built for this shit. Like, you know what I mean? I'm built for it. I'm never gonna stop.
Yeah, I'm actually cool with both of them. Me and Gully didn't get along for years, and then one day we got on the phone and deaded it in 4 seconds. That's how real it is. You know, Mikey.
That's thrill. That's thrill, man. Imagine we all together though.
Yeah. This is what I'm saying right now. We really going to run because see, we don't. What I used to try to tell people a lot of times, media, we not the artists. It's kind of like us against them, and we control them. They don't control us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know how the news work. If you mess up on this news platform, they not fucking with you either. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole media block you out and black you out. So that's what be happening. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times we don't really be sticking together and they be putting us against each other. And I'm like, yo, why I gotta go against him for? You know what I'm saying? He doing what I do. He eating like I'm eating. I don't want to be in competition. Now Vlad and people like that, I'm never, fuck them for life. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna rock with them a certain way based off our past history, because a lot of people don't know the past history between me and certain people. But again, it's certain niggas I seen in the street. See, everything ain't on this computer. When I seen dudes in the street, it was different energy and out in the world. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So, I seen you mixed up in something last year on the internet. Who was you beefing with again?
OVH shit.
so
shout out to Elite Malls. Shout out to Free AR Ab and shit, whatever the case may be. Tangled up in that situation, heavy tangled up to the point now I'm going at it with Elite Malls. I'm going at it with King Erna and shit like that.
I didn't even know none of that.
Yeah, going at it with Guy Shady. You know what I mean? And then, my thing that I was doing was just, trying to bridge the gap with, OBH and the Guy Shady and shit. But I had kind of got tangled up in that too long and shit like that. And you know what I mean? I had to get out of that. You know what I mean?
I seen an interview with you and Elite Malls though.
Yeah, that's my guy. I mean, our relationship grew. He a brother to me, man. Malls, shout out to Elite Malls, man. Because when I wanted to go all the way left on him, and calling him to meet up with him and all that. He was you know what I mean? He saw the bigger picture and shit like that. He was like, oh man, we ain't gonna go at that. We ain't gonna do that. You know what I mean? We gonna talk about our shit. We gonna be men and stand on our shit. And I'm gonna break this shit down to you so you can really understand. Because I didn't know what's going on at the time and shit. Yeah, getting heavily manipulated on the internet by, you know, certain individuals and shit like that. Because they see me that I'm genuine, but they see my heart in this shit. And niggas that played with you, and that was going on a lot. And I wasn't in the right state of mind. So a lot of different things happened to me. It would never happen to me now.
Yeah.
Never, you know what I mean? But I say Leak Mars, I say he a sturdy, got his air at brother.
Yeah.
That always, you know, we figured this internet shit out together and shit like that, and we grew.
Yeah, it's a very slippery slope with this internet because people be storying and like, again, look at you shouting me out and look how the weirdos in your comments was coming at me for shouting you out. And I'm like, yeah. What do you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? But if I had got offended.
Yeah, I understand though, because I had to find out the hard way because I was pulling up one nigga. You say put a wrong comment on, I'm on live trying to get your addy, and I put up on a few rappers and all that. And, you know, I just had to get it. Like, this the circus. We in the circus. Yeah, you know what I mean? We all in the circus because, you know, any day you can just turn your shit off. You know what I mean? Not deal with certain things and shit like that. So me just, you know what I mean, going through what I went through, it made me stronger and made me, I don't even respond to none of my comments no more. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy because when you winning, people just want to just knock you off some way that they can't. So they're going to say the worst horrible shit that had you spaced out going back and forth with a nigga. I ain't doing none of that. I ain't wasting my energy with that shit no more. You know
it's very draining. It's very draining if you see me. What it is, when I have somebody who act like they rock with me, I don't do sneak dissing. You know what I'm saying? So if you following me, why you on another man page tagging me, talking crazy like I was disrespectful to that man? And again, I shouted him out, and he here today. So what can you do for him?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
I hit you right up. I'm like,
that's what. And you send me a voice note, and I say, yo, let's get busy tonight because, bro, that's how I rock. Like me, I don't. Again, I told you, I don't got till tomorrow. I don't know, man. This is how real. Like the losses that I took last year, seeing my family go past, I don't got till tomorrow. So I'm trying to make history every day of my life. Every day got to be a historic moment. And I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't got chicks, I don't got none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mess with these bros. All I do is work on graphics, producing new shows and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know.
You want the trendsetters, man. You paved the way for niggas like me to come and swindle and just, you know what I mean, get a bag off this shit and create something that's going to be lucrative to my family and shit like that, my city and shit. That's like what I'm saying.
And your city needs you. And that's how it was in Brooklyn. But like Philly, Brooklyn, I was having issues with dudes in Brooklyn because, you know, Brooklyn is a lot of people who robberies. Dudes be robbing each other. You know, dudes be popping each other, but dudes be robbing each other. So, he robbed him back in the days. This side. Because, in Brooklyn, the front of the projects don't like the back of the project, but it's the same projects.
That's how it is. Yeah, that's how it is.
So the dudes on the front side don't rock with dudes on the back side or the right side. So it just be a lot. And then you go up here and you do this and you do that, and this person mad at you. I'm like, man, I ain't got no time for all this damn politics, man. I just want to get content. You know what I'm saying?
Think about it. How I go about it is, in Philadelphia, we have like 500 and something murders, whatever the case may be. I understand the youngins, though. I'm not going to put them out there and shit like that because I was the worst youngin of them all and shit. You know, me losing my brother at an early age and shit that turned into a war. Things, me just growing up thinking that was the way and shit. So I got a better understanding of them and shit like that. But my thing is, it's already enough negative shit going around. Negative energy. It's everybody on bullshit. Like, and I was always the individual that I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to stand on the positive shit. That's what I'm on. I'm really on it. That's the type of energy I'm around. So I'm going to spread the most positivity and the most unity that I can. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck what nobody say to me. I'm comfortable in my own skin, man. Niggas can say what they want. They ain't gonna say it in front of my face. You know what I mean? So I just keep it going and just keep killing them with the moves I'm making, killing with the content I'm creating, man. It was a struggle to get 2,000 views last year. I'm getting 40,000 in one day. You know what I mean? But I had to bet on myself. I had to take chances, like, you know what I mean? To get where I'm at and shit like that, man. I know it's gonna work out. But yeah, we need to spread more love. Positivity. That's what it is.
So with your platforms, let them know the name of your YouTube channel.
My name on my YouTube channel is Philly First 48 and shit. You know what I mean? Subscribe to the channel. Growing.
And what's your individual, and it's also that on Instagram?
Philly First 48 on Instagram and Johnnie_Matt. Both of my pages got almost 20,000 views on it and shit like that. I post daily on each pages. Not just Philly content. If you hot, send me some content. Gotta be hot. And I will display you on my channels and on my pages and shit like that, man.
Yo,
we fuck with New York.
Yeah, and also somebody probably calling you right now. And also, I mean, when he's on there, his IG, and also, man, you know, send him a Cash App, man. Send him something, you know what I'm saying? Because all that shit go a long way, man. It take a lot to make a lot of this stuff happen. And we don't have the big machine. See, with all due respect to other people, you be seeing these dudes on these big things. Yo, they be funded. They be getting millions and thousands to get billboards and all that. You know what I'm saying? And so let me ask you something. You say you the only. I know your joint going crazy.
I'm on the interview. This NH right here.
Oh,
what you want, man? I'm on here with Doggie Diamonds. Man.
Shout out to NH.
What you want?
I said, when he gonna come interview the GOAT, man? He playing games, man.
Come on, cut it out, NH. You know I already rock with you. NH, you was on the COD DVD, man. Way back in the day. That was yeah.
Yo, where the fuck you been at, dog?
I've been on the internet. We'll talk later, man. We lie. We talk later. I'll hit you later.
He gonna hit you later. I'm gonna slide you his number and shit. I'm about to close this joint out, bro. I got his number, bro. That's all he want to do is argue.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell him his rap. His rap was so crazy. NH, wow. You know what I'm saying?
Monster.
So
blackball for me is so bad and shit. I just remember and shit. I'm getting blackballed by Cosmic Kev and the radio station and all that shit. So it was kind of harder for him. He had no team, which is us and shit like that. The whole Touch Money went down. So you know what I mean? I just saw it every opportunity slip by him and shit like that. And I was like, I ain't making no. He made a few mistakes and shit, but the mistakes that he made, I ain't making them. I'm capitalizing off every opportunity. That's how I move and shit like that.
But you know, right now with the internet, they cannot blackball you no more.
I know.
They cannot they could try. They could try, but fuck your radio. Nobody don't listen to the radio no more. How about that?
Real right.
You know what I'm saying? And now I got a platform. My platform is bigger than your radio shit. Cause when them dudes try to come and they try to get their YouTubes and their websites, it don't pop. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing like with Flex in my city. Like nigga act like he don't know me. You know what I'm saying? Like a nigga, that's what New York dudes do. I never heard of you before. I don't know. You're a fucking liar, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy. But they crazy, man. Crazy spin off. And they know how I don't respect dudes like that because they know how hard it is with this shit, man. This shit hard. You gotta, and especially, you know, I'm in Philly, you gotta work 3 times harder and shit like that, man. And you gotta, you know what I mean? You just gotta move clean and good out this joint, especially like if you're an individual with me that have a pass and shit too. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. But you know what I mean? I had, you know, I invested, I had, you know, and I never opened up about this. 2 months ago, I had invested my, I sold my Jaguar and shit, sold my car, you know, for $10,000. At $10,000, I sold it for. I invested in my company myself and shit like that. You know what I mean? Cameramans and all that, man. You know what I mean? They got to get paid. You know what I mean? These places that I, you know what I mean, run my studio, they got to get paid. So you know what I mean? It's important to invest in yourself, man. Like so, you see something about the Cash App, so you know that's important, man. Yeah. I'm spending money.
The money gonna come is gonna come back. Consistency, being persistent, and just doing you. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I always. But I just do me. Like I never took no for an answer. When one door closed, I just was like, yo, I don't want to come in this building anyway. You know what I'm saying? And I just go the other way. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of times you got to understand that door closed. Sometimes that ain't you, man. That's the universe closing that door for you, telling you, yo, you don't belong in it. You don't belong in there anyway. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't really got to worry about that. You know, so there's a lot of people like, yo, why you ain't, that dude, nah, I got to stay away from him because there'd be a lot going on behind the scenes that people don't know. People just see this illusion in this front. But I'm like, nah, that dude ain't solid. You know what I'm saying? That dude is not a solid dude, because a lot of dudes, when they get in position, first thing they do is start hating. Like, yo, you made it already. Once your bank account is good, you ain't got to worry about your bills. You ain't got to worry about nobody out your door with the pistol. You ain't got to worry about police. Why are you hating on people that's trying to get out of where you so-called was? So that's why I don't have a problem with bringing people out. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to, if Black Lives Matter, when we going to start trying to help Black people?
That's right. You're right, bro. You're 100% right, man. You're 100% right.
So if I help you and I say I love Philly, then helping you is helping Philly. So helping you, you going to turn around and help your city. So again, I'm able to do something from all the way from NY, where some people in your own city won't even do. You know what I'm saying? But that's, we just gotta be the change we want to see. You understand what I'm saying? And that's really what you gotta do as a man. Sometimes you just gotta be like, yo, man, nah, come over here. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, my platform open. I know I'm gonna get that NH. I done had Cassidy on here already. I interviewed all of them already. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, man, that come up, that shit legendary.
Yeah, we had everybody, you know what I'm saying? I done had Emilio at the office. I done had Osino at the office. Petey Crack was with me in the projects. You know what I'm saying? That's where I interviewed Petey Crack at. I had Gilly in the projects. Gilly was in the project. This is what I'm saying. So again, I used to bring dudes, yo, come outside. I'm outside. You know what I'm saying? So let's just do it right here in the projects. And we good. You could, all your jury, you don't even have to have nobody with you. You just with me. You know what I'm saying? And that's really what it's all about. So man,
that's how I carry too, man. That's good shit, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because it's all about getting you got to get that raw content too. Like, authentic. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You got to get the you know what I mean? Yeah, that's how I do.
In his element. Yeah, because I love the Zoom and I love all this, but ain't nothing like that street. But you know, due to this plan, whatever this is going around, I ain't trying to. I already had it, so I ain't trying to get jammed up because I want footage. Because a lot of times people are like, yo, could we do the interview in person? I'm like, nah, bro, I don't know what y'all got. And everybody don't catch it and make it out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm lucky because I know some people who passed from it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to do it. So you got is it a certain day that you drop footage or you just drop?
I drop every Tuesday, but I put the gears up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm just gonna, because it's like it's only me, and I'm trying to get to every artist, and I want every artist displayed and shit, especially by the world watching and shit like that. So I kind of now I'm be dropping 2 a week, whatever the case may be. I just dropped Vodka. I dropped that today. Amazing interview, man. Y'all go check that out. Leak Moss. I dropped that last week. I dropped the Oskino interview. Shout out to Oskino, man. He a real nigga, man.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah, man.
Facts.
Gave me an amazing interview, man. He was going through so many trials and tribulations. And he was, he respected me enough to sit down and talk about his situation that was going on 2021. Him losing 2 sons, Rockefeller and all that. He gave me an amazing interview. One of my best interviews. That was the first time I had cracked 100K.
He's definitely real deal. You know what I'm saying? Emilio is funny as hell too. I had an interview with Emilio. So with the do you know anything was going on with the Dark Low situation? Because I really don't know what happened. Like I don't know because
it's the reason why I do know about that situation. Like I said, I was tangled and tied up in that situation and shit like that. But it's a situation. It's an unfortunate situation. He sat down with the cops or the feds, whatever the case may be, or the detectives, whatever, and it's for hours and said things that he wasn't supposed to say. And, it affected OVH in a way and shit like that. But my man, Leak Moss, he holding it down. Them two, they going back and forth. You know what I mean? He's back in jail, or whatever the case may be. But he said a few things that he wasn't supposed to say. He's all over the internet. If y'all want to check it out and shit like that. I covered that shit way more than 20 times and shit because it was like shocking to everybody and shit like that.
Because what it is with Dark Law, I always rock with Dark Law. Me and him always been cool. He always been solid. So I never wanted to get involved. I don't really know what's going on with that. So I was just like, Leak reaching out, let's do some footage. But I'm like, damn, I don't want you to shit on low because I rock with Low, but I don't know what's going on. And then it's like, you know, sometimes we get caught in the middle being the media. So now I get his side. So now I got to get your side. You know what I'm saying? And it just gets too.
He got a lot going on. He's an individual that if you do tap in on about the situation about it, it's gonna be like for a few minutes, and you know what I mean. He got a lot going on.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it. That's what I'm saying.
Torch. Yeah, okay, yeah. Passing the torch. So it's like OPH, Leap Malls right now and shit like that. And the Low shit burnt out. You know what I mean? Everybody know. It's an unfortunate situation, but that's what's going on in Philadelphia. A lot of niggas getting court for crimes and just spilling it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of niggas be high, man. You get in them rooms, 3 hours, 24 hours or 3 days, whatever, you sobered up. Now you telling because you about to, you know what I mean, get charged with this murder and shit like that, man. But it's, you know, we know the rules. We all come up under the streets and shit. No snitching, whatever the case may be. I've been in them situations more than 3 times. It's no snitching. It's no, I'm talking to my lawyer, you know what I mean? It's not hard, you know what I mean? Especially individuals that's rappers and that's putting this big persona out and shit like that. You should know how to carry it when you get caught up in any crimes and shit like that. But I try not to connect that to my platform.
Yeah,
like
me
that,
too.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I don't.
Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna get an interview because I'm not doing nothing.
Yeah.
Niggas, I'm not fucking these niggas personally. I'm getting an interview, getting the best story, the best content. I'm rolling and shit like that. So I try not to get, you know, engaged all in that type shit, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I never really cared. See, my thing was I don't get no underground street money, so I don't care who told or who didn't tell. You can't tell them nothing on me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care. But that don't mean I'm gonna hang with you or be around you because, you know, it ain't no statute of limitations on certain things. And, you know, you might be, you know, some people might be around you fishing for information for past stuff or name dropping and stuff. So you just got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? You got to be careful. Yeah, I just,
man, yeah. And they the worst kind. I don't even deal with them type of interviews like that. They worst kind too. They'll knock you off and shit, man, because they angry that they see some shit they ain't supposed to say. And the only thing you did on is banning me and delivering what you said and shit like that. And they'll get mad and you got to watch out. They'll pull you in, fuck off. You know what I mean? So it's like, and again, man, at the end of the day, man, yo, you got the right to remain silent, man. Reserve your right. No matter what you tell them, they not letting you go. No matter what you tell them, they not letting you go. You still gonna have to sit up and do something. You know what I'm saying? So either you gonna stand tall or you just gonna, you know, say what you think you gonna say and get out. You ain't going home. You still gonna have to do some time. That's the thing they think. They think, yo, if I get this up, I'm walking out this door. No, you're not. No. No, you're not walking out this door. You know, niggas be hungry. Niggas be wanting them burgers and, you know what I mean, fries, and shake and all that. And you know, them officers, they detect, they manipulators, man.
They are, but you got to realize when they grab you, you are a POW now. You are a prisoner of war. Sure. You got captured. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get arrested. You got captured. So if you got captured, it's like if your ops capture you, and they say, yo, do this. If you don't do this, we gonna get at your moms or whatever. You already know you can't. Then kill me. You understand what I'm saying? Then kill me. Then you know what I'm saying? Kill me. And that's what you need to do. Like, yo, nah, they got me. It's over for me. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you out in the street and you doing your 1-2 thing. And the best way to not get involved in that is just don't do no street stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you rap. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know anything,
it's important to be quiet because it's like the more you say, the more you know, creating a case around yourself. Like, you know what I mean? I remember I was young. I was probably like 18 when I was down there and shit. You lose my brother death. You're going to be like him and all that weird shit. But I already knew what to do and how to carry it because I came under them rules and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. And now, you know, as I get older, you know, I don't care like that. You know what I mean? Niggas know, the streets know, but we don't do this internet shit or we don't do nothing that these rappers doing, like dissing each other with the ops and all. We don't do none of that, man. We just try to be an example to the youth, man, because a lot of these old heads is busters out here. They trying to keep up with the youth. They calling the youth old heads. Like,
OG. Yo, I say that too. How he OG? Because he got money. That's what making you OG. And a lot of times when people call you OG, I be telling people, they just really calling you old.
Yeah.
OG don't mean that you ain't no original gangster no more. They just calling you old. One last question. Did the drill hit Philly yet?
Oh, yeah. Most definitely it hit Philly. And it was been around though. You can talk about the DVD days and shit like that. Them niggas was talking about, but no, drilling is individuals that's really going out and and doing whatever they say. Yeah, it definitely hit. It hit Philly. It hit everywhere. You know, it's worldwide now and shit like that. But you know, I just encourage the rappers to change their messages. Like, you know, I just interview Leaf Ward, interview Tor, the guy Tor, another guy named West Philly Tor. Man, we got a lot of hitters. But you know, my thing to them, like, try to, change your message. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Develop another message. You know what I mean? Because they looking at y'all, man. You know what I mean? And you example now and shit. You just gotta carry a little different, man. These killings is crazy, man. We had like probably 40, 50 already. Like, so,
in the new year,
play your part. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's sad because I know the morgues and them organ stealing people just like, yes, you know what I'm saying? We get money out here. That's sad, man.
They coming up.
Word, because so the drill music, the sound of the beats hit Philly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. It's all the young niggas. And it's we can rap, so you know what I mean, being able to rap and add the twist, like the drill twist to it, man. These niggas, they making some beautiful music.
Yeah. Now I can imagine they sound dope. So in Philly right now, I never really got y'all locations. All I hear is North and South Philly. Like where other areas is there? Is that only areas?
North is man. Listen,
you got West Philly, right?
One thing about the city, man, everybody is active. It's not, because I remember when me coming up, it used to be this part of the city, they ain't tough. Every part of the city is very, very active and very dangerous. But you got North Philly, you got West Philly, you got South Philly, you got Germantown, you got Uptown, you got you can even say Upper Darby, you know what I mean, whatever the case may be. You got Kensington. That's the they on world. That's a different world out there.
And that's still Philly?
Yeah, it's Philly, but it's like a very bad section of Philadelphia. You know
it's a very bad section.
You don't want to go to Kensington. You probably don't make it back.
That's why I tell people, don't go to East New York. You don't want to go to East New York and Brooklyn. Don't go to East New York and don't go to Brownsville. Just don't even do it. You know what I'm saying?
Don't do it.
No, I know the areas, but every time I hear a rapper, they always say like North, they say South, and they say West, but I never really hear them repping no other areas from Philly.
Man, that's who had the ball for some time, North Philly and West Philly and shit like that. If we named the top rapper, they come from that. But now, Uptown got the ball. You know what I mean? West Philly still got the ball too. But it's more so as Uptown, man. You got Core, you got there's these other young rappers that it's crazy with the pen, man. And, Uptown, that's where Vodka from. That's where Black Mirror from. That's what other individuals from that's popping. But Uptown is Germantown. That's the area that really got the ball with this rap shit. West Philly taking over, man. They got Leaf Ward, they got Tor, they got a lot of guys, the heavy hitters and shit. North Philly still. I'm from North. And shit
it started with West Philly though. The youngsters and all of them. That's West Philly.
I know you ain't talking about Will Smith.
No, the youngsters. Past the mic. You don't know who the youngsters are?
Come on, Dan. How old is you? How old is you down there? I never heard of youngsters.
You gotta do your research, bro. Look up you don't know who Steady Being Cool C is?
I know Steady Being Cool C, but I ain't know. They call it the youngsters.
The youngsters, they definitely was the first group from one of the first, because Ram Squad, them, but the youngsters definitely started
Ram Squad. That shit, I remember now.
Yeah, Ram Squad, you know what I'm saying? But the youngsters, definitely they pops. Lawrence Goodman is the one who put Will Smith on, Roxanne Shante, a lot of people, and then he brought that group out called the Youngsters, which was his son and his sons and his nephews, and look them up. Yeah, the Goodman family.
I'm doing my research. Soon to get off there. I'm heavy on that, man. I love educating myself, like, because this is the field I'm in. You know what I mean? I remember Ace used to always get on, take it serious. Why you even taking it serious? I'm just doing this shit. But now I take this joint. I take it very serious. I do. So I'm gonna do my research. The youngsters.
Yes. Okay. Look them up.
Okay.
Look them up. Like,
so can you educate me on who popping in North Philly? I see North Philly, New York. Five rappers from New York up and coming.
See, only reason why I don't want to name nobody because they got beef. So if you name him, then you ain't name him. You know what I'm saying? So New York.
Yo, look, I don't get tangled up in that, man.
But it's like you know, cause I look and I was big one of them up, and then he just be in jail. So it's like, yo, you got co-signed. So I'm a look around and see what I'm liking out there. But you know, I listen to everybody when it come across. The drill stuff don't really bother me. It just get a little redundant to me sometimes. You know
it's
what I'm saying?
dying out though. You don't think it's not dying out on that side? It's dying out.
Nah, they reinventing it, and you know, because Brooklyn had took it with the Pop Smoke sound and Fivio Foreign and certain people. They did something a little different with it. You know what I'm saying? But that was more like a UK sound. You know what I'm saying? So they had like that heavy bass, and it's, you know, it was it's a lot. But New York is, everybody rapping New York, man. Like it ain't. Everybody rapping New York. You be the dude coming to.
I know y'all can't stand it when it comes to Philadelphia, man. I know.
I mean, me again. I love it. You know what I'm saying? But then again, yeah, I do in New York. Let me see. I listen to Rome Streets. Somebody said shout out Rome. Rome Streets is fire. Of course, Nims. He's not up and coming, but Nims got it right now. Gorilla Nims. Rome Streets. That's all I'm saying. My homie Rome Streets and Gorilla Nims, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, y'all top 10 fresh on Dog. You over
fuck
here.
Everybody else, man.
You know what I'm saying? I just, because I deal with the young niggas now, and I was skeptical of dealing with them for a whole year or two, like, because of all the situation they in. I just carry that. I mind my business. I want to know what y'all going through, man. I'm here to help and here to keep it going, because we came from that life. None of my homies not here. You know, I already know what comes with that shit. So it's like I just mind my business. Yeah, and I'm happy to make it to 31, and I just cherish my life. Like, you know what I mean? I carry a little different, but I ain't.
Yo, why you keep saying East Philly? What is a place called East Philly?
Northeast.
I don't know. They just keep saying East Philly. I'm like, what the hell is East Philly? I'm confused.
Northeast ain't. Yeah, shout out to Northeast, man. Yeah, we got a lot of rappers up there, man. Broad Grader, we got the Frankfurt area. Man, we lit right now, man. We lit. They just need the most platforms so they can deliver their music out to the world, man. Because we know how they look at Philly right now. Is everybody's a liability, whatever. You're not going to sign this person because this person can get killed the next day, or you can catch a murder. We already know that, but we changing the narrative and shit like that, and we we just betting on ourselves and shit like that. And then niggas is talented, man. Niggas can make songs, niggas can make music, niggas got numbers already. The only thing they need is that little push from these labels, and they get them to the next level and shit like that, man. So yeah, man. It's different now, man.
Yeah, or if you out there getting that trap money, put it into yourself.
Yeah. All
right, so we got Johnnie Mac in the building, Philly First 48. Make sure you subscribe to his YouTube. Give him your Instagram one more time.
My Instagram, Johnnie_Mac. My other page, Philly First 48. Man, y'all follow me, man. I appreciate you. Yo, you a real one, man. You're a real one, man. It's hard to come across real ones, man, especially in this industry. I think it's like probably 20%. I don't know, but
yeah, I ain't from this industry. I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just,
I know how you carry.
Yeah, because bro, I sat where you're sitting, and I just wanted somebody to give me a shot. And my story is, I know all these artists. You know what I'm saying? I know all these artists. I grew up in the industry since I was 15. I was in the industry. You know what I'm saying? And I remember sending a email out to every website. Yo, what's up? I'm Doggie Diamonds. I'm doing a Come Up DVD. I just interviewed Max B. I interviewed Gucci. I interviewed Siegel. I interviewed OJ the Juice Man. I interviewed Nicki Minaj. You know what I'm saying? I got all this footage, and what I'm doing, I want to come to the internet, but I don't have a website. Let me work for your website. I don't even want no money. I just want you to be able to post my footage, and nobody responded to me. Dang. So I was like, okay, so just that telling you, do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Do it yourself. So that's when ForbesDVD.com was created, and then they really was mad. You know what I'm saying? And then because again, but like I said, sometimes that door you can't go in. That's the universe saying, nah, you don't belong in this building. Create your own building. Go get your own stuff. You know what I'm saying? Before I go, let me get you in trouble. Who's the king of Philly?
The king of Philly right now.
Yeah. Of all time, because
I mean, there's no king of Philly. Nobody not repping that no more. Nobody not carrying that brand no more and shit like that, because all these young boys is who they say they is and shit like that. And somebody say something like that, somebody get. Are you saying like rapper wise, like who is the top? But that King of Philly shit out the window and all that. You know, Gilly like 50 right now and shit on his podcast. Roof Gang, shout out to them.
Yeah.
AR Ab, the top goon. He's the top goon. But you know, everybody know what Ab. I think it's more so of everybody just working and just creating the best content, the best work to put out and shit like that. And numbers, and if you look at them numbers, you can say who's the King of Philly. And I'm gonna go with, like I said, man, I don't keep on saying anything, but I'm gonna go with Ward. I'm gonna go with Osama. I'm gonna go with K Giz. I'm gonna go with, like, you know, you gotta analyze the numbers, and you know, we vote on that on our platform. But I'm gonna say Leaf. You gotta say Leaf, man. You just gotta get credit where it's due. You know what I mean? You gotta give it to it. We got it's other young boys out here. Like, I want to shout out the young boy Young K. It's other. They gonna kill me. They gonna kill me. But you know what I mean? We gonna analyze about numbers and by consistency of who been killing it for this long. And it's hard to stay consistent in Philly being a rapper because everybody know I spit. You know what I mean? But I gotta give it to the youngin, man. I want to see him get a major deal, Leaf Ward and shit like that. You know what I mean? I just want to see the youngins make it, man.
You know, we'll always say it's Siegel though. You know, we'll always say Siegel is.
Shout out to Siegel, he a legend.
Yeah, the OG of Philly. We'll always say it. We ain't putting no rap over.
Y'all gonna call him the king or the Broad Street Philly? He's the Broad Street Philly.
He's the king of Philly, man. We ain't putting nobody. I ain't putting nobody over Siegel because when that pen ain't never failed. You know what I'm saying? Even with the voice going.
Oh, you talking about all time though?
All time, yeah.
Right now. Oh yeah, I'm rocking with you. I'm rocking with you, Siegel. I'm rocking with you.
Yes, Beanie Siegel.
Major.
Yes, Beanie Siegel. Shout out to everybody though. Like I said, that's my favorite area. And my favorite female is Miss Jade.
Oh, you know Miss Jade. Oh, you tapped in.
I love Miss Jade, man. Oh my God, I love Miss Jade. Nina Ross, Miss Jade. They had another one. Her name was Adonis the Amazon at one point. You know what I'm saying?
You were right.
I'm telling you, bro. I was in your town, man. I was in Philly, man. We had to get on that highway and drive. You know what I'm saying? We had to. You know what I'm saying? We had to. And DJ No Frills was really, really you know, he was definitely showing me around the town. So shout out to DJ No Frills, man. Good dude.
Shout out to No Frills, man. He started that PSP.
Yes.
Philly.
And it never picked up, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, we trying to pick it up now.
Yeah, that's what I said. Just everybody just tap in with everybody, man. Everybody show each other love. Shout out to State Property. Shout out to shout out to Major Figures. Shout out to you know, wherever what's her name? What was Bianca? What was her name? The female in the group? Bianca. Shout out to Bianca. You know, shout out to Dutch and Spade. My favorite record from them is that Baby If You Want It. You know that record?
That's a bang.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, shout out to yeah, that's what I'm saying. So shout out to the battle rappers, Easy the Block Captain. Definitely you making Philly look, you know, amazing right now. So is Dope. You know what I'm saying? And my favorite, Joey Jahab and PD Crack. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's Hattie is my man. That's my dog. Did you see what him and Surf go at it?
Nah, but I think if Hattie step on that stage and got that cadence right, ain't nobody them lyrics is retarded. Ain't nobody messing with him. You know what I'm saying? But it's dope. So yo, Johnny Mac, man, my platform is open for you, bro. Anything you need from me, you got my information. Keep pushing the culture forward. I just want to let you know I'm proud of you. I like what you're doing. And just do the damn thing, man, and make your city proud. Philadelphia, this is the man that you need to get behind because he's making y'all look great. Forget all the politics and all that. If y'all all get behind him and y'all push him to the forefront of the culture as far as media, y'all got one. Y'all ain't got to deal with none of the suckers. Y'all got, you know what I'm saying? And he's spreading his platform and showing love. Young, old, it don't matter, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So I'm gonna sign you out, bro. I'm gonna hit you up later.
Oh man, I want to say I appreciate you, man. Appreciate the time, man. My platform is open to New York, period, and Doggie Diamonds. You know how we rocking, man. You already know this shit go a long way with Philly.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Philly is definitely in the building. I'm out. Peace.
All right, bro.
All right. Yep. All right. Yeah. So that was Johnny Mac. So y'all see me shout him out last night, and then what I end up doing was, yo, I just reached out and was like, yo, man, come on the platform tonight, you know, because this is how we do. You know what I'm saying? We got to do it like that. So I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. What I'm going to do, again, a lot of people who have platforms that I respect and I like what they do, I'm going to start bringing them on my platform and start saluting them and start, letting them know that I like what you're doing. And I think you should be in the forefront a little bit more. Because again, when it's time for me to bow out and I want to do other things, we got to make sure that we already let people know that we like what they doing and line people up. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it's all about. We got to line people up. Like, yo, you got Johnnie Mac, you got No Mercy, you got others. You know what I'm saying? And it went through. How does it hurt me to bring them on here? It don't hurt me. It don't hurt me to bring them on here. I'm already where I need to be. I done seen everything. I got millions of views. But again, you know, I'd rather give it to one of my own than to give it to them. Before I go, I just want to let y'all know, ladies, you know, you might have ate a little bit over the holidays. The New Year's kicked in and you like, yo, I need to, you know, lose a bit of weight or get in shape. Now is the time. I have some products for you to help you along your way. Fellas, don't call your girl fat. Don't say you got a little chunky. Assist her in her journey. You get down on the ground and do some push-ups too. What I have right here is called sweat gel. This is sweat gel. You actually rub this on your abdominal area. I'm going to be politically correct. On your abs. You know, it helps your stomach. If you notice when you work out, everywhere you sweat, but your stomach don't really sweat. So this assists you in that journey of the sweat. So you take this sweat gel and you rub it on your stomach. Then you take a wrap. Y'all ladies know about the wraps. Y'all may be using saran wrap and crazy stuff like that. You don't need to do that. You have your wraps, SDM Fit sweat gel. Then you have your wrap. So you apply this first. You take your wrap, you wrap it around you, and then you get your waist snatcher. You put your waist snatcher on right here, right? So, sweat gel, wrap, waist snatcher, and then it's time to work out. So what are some of the tools you can use while you're working out? I got those for you too. Hold on. You have resistance bands, SDM Fit resistance bands. So here we go. Let me make sure I'm not upside down here. Oh, so I have them in 3 different colors. I have them in white marble, pink marble, as well as black marble. The black is not out, but this is the packaging that it comes. This is the packaging that it comes in. It's 3 resistance bands in here. I said sweat bands. What the hell? Resistance bands. Resistance bands. So if you want that popping cake, you put these around your legs and you work it out with your waist snatcher on and you get to it. Also have jump ropes also. So we have jump ropes on the website also. So I'm going to show you the commercial. I'll be right back. Yeah, so go to sdmfit.com. The link is in the description box. sdmfit.com. Get your waist snatcher. Get your resistance bands. Get your jump ropes. You know what I'm saying? Health is wealth. You ain't even gotta go to the gym. You could do this right in the crib. 20 minutes a day go a long way when it comes to working out. That's why I'm dressed like this. When I leave y'all, I'm going right upstairs to get my workout on. You know, like I said, New Year. We already a month. This month is gone. And I know some of y'all favorite thing is my New Year start in February. Well, guess what? It's February. Time to get to it. But I thank y'all for joining me tonight. Shout out to Johnnie Mac. Shout out to Philadelphia, man. So, you know, again, I'm into showing love. So the best way you can show love is by showing love. Don't talk about it, be about it. Until next time. Peace. I'll be back tomorrow. You are now watching Doggie Diamonds TV. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Also, you want to hit the bell so you can get all notifications of when I'm going live or when I upload new content. And don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment on this channel. Peace.